Hey guys, it's Corey again. I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I was at the store earlier. I had to get a cord for my camera. I wanted to stop using my laptop's camera and start using a little camcorder I've had for a few years. And unfortunately I had lost the cord that plugs into the computer to USB port to upload everything, so I had to get a new one. So the reason I'm making the video today is actually because something happened in the store. I got my cord, went to the register, went to go pay for it, and I pulled out my wallet. And to show you why this started, I'll actually show you my wallet. And I actually made this myself, right here in this leather shop. Basically inherited this from my grandfather. It's a leather shop, and he used it to make all kinds of stuff. It's a little messy right now, you have to excuse me. I'm trying to go through everything, get everything arranged and everything. My grandfather passed away back in May, unfortunately. He and I were real close, and I just haven't been able to get in here to actually go through stuff until recently. Same area I did my last two videos in. You probably recognize the, well, you probably don't, I'm in a different angle. Anyway, this is my wallet. It says atheism on one side, and there's a symbol for atheism on the other. Now, I actually made this right here, from scratch. See how pretty it is. But I put it in my wallet, paid for it, and the lady, I guess she saw where it said atheism on it. She looked at me, she's like, "You're an atheist?" I looked at her and said, "Yes." Man, I know I was probably being a little bit of a smart ass, but, that's because I never actually had someone, speak to me, like that. Say, "You're an atheist?" And, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit, I have to admit. I mean, like I said, it's my first time, that's actually happened to me personally. And she starts going on about, "Oh, you worship the devil then." And, I see what other people mean now about, when they do their videos talking about how people react to atheism. They actually do that. I mean, it kind of threw me for a second. I mean, I kind of expected this to happen eventually. It's just, one of the things that happens when you least expect it. And I said, "No, I do not worship the devil. I do not believe in the devil, just as I do not believe in God." And she's like, "Oh, well, I feel sorry for you then. You're going to go to hell because you don't believe in the Lord, our Christ and Savior." And I told her, I was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. You find me definitive proof, other than the Bible, which has been disproven many times, and not only will I leave atheism behind, I will join your cult, I will join your religion, I will go to your church every Sunday morning, night, and Wednesday night, or whatever the fuck days you have it." Now, it doesn't word for word. And she said, "How dare you use language like that towards me? Don't you know the Lord don't like that?" I was like, "Ma'am, they are words, nothing more." I said, "What do you have against Christianity?" I was like, "Well, me personally, it's full of nothing but lies, none of it makes sense, and unless you're a brainwashed fool, you're not going to, unless you're not a brainwashed fool, you're not going to understand, and all Christians are basically brainwashed fools." And I was telling her this, and it got into a big argument. I ain't going to go into everything that was said, but it got into a real big argument and everything, and the clerk behind her, started threatening to call the cops on me. No, the old lady, on me. And I was like, fuck it. This bitch ain't even worth it. And I took my shit and I left. As I was walking out, I was kind of laughing, and I was like, "Man, what the fuck just happened?" It was just one of those things, you just can't fucking believe it. But then again, you can. I mean, for me, that was my first time, so it was kind of you know, this shit just got real moment. And it's kind of a good sign, I guess. It shows that, you know, Christians are exactly just as they are. I mean, they're hypocritical fucks, basically. I mentioned on one of my other videos about, you know, accidentally worshiping Satan that I heard from the Code of Dusty channel. Real good person. I left a link on one of the videos. You have to check him out. He's awesome. I mentioned that to her. And that's actually the note where the lady threatened to call the police on him. So I'm assuming the lady behind the counter was also a Christian. They probably did not appreciate what I had to say, even though it was true. And that's one of the main things about it. I mean, apparently, Christians, they do not like to hear the truth. Someone tells them the truth, they automatically say, oh, you're in coherence with the devil. Fuck you. Really? Coherence with the devil? Fuck you. The devil don't exist. God don't exist. Unless you can prove me otherwise, you know, I ain't gonna believe he does. I mean, the Bible has been disproven more than anything else I know of. I mean, I literally cannot sit here and think of one book, one piece of history, so-called history, that has been disproven more than the Bible. And, I mean, that's honest to God truth. Well, honest to goodness truth. I really shouldn't say honest to God truth, because you can't be honest with something that doesn't exist, right? These motherfuckers. It just pisses me off so much. Now, I'm kind of toned down now. I've had time to chill out, but, man, people piss me the fuck off. Anyway, I just want to make that little video explaining what just happened. And, I mean, unless we stand up to them, you know, we're not going to have the rights that we deserve. I saw a video that a guy in Texas saying, what was it? The freedom of religion is not the freedom from religion. First off, I don't remember your name. Your name's honestly not even worth remembering. Even though you do run some kind of political office or whatever in Texas. Fuck you. Fuck your religion. It's all a bunch of bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, you can suck my atheism balls. So, fuck you. Okay? Anyway, that's all. Goodbye.